Hi. Hello, my dears. Welcome back to my channel, The Divine Mind. This is another Messages from the Divine. Welcome in. So glad to have you here with me today. So, this is a freestyle message where I'm just going to dig in to the cards, use my clairaudient, I was going to say my clairaudient availability, my clairaudient ability to channel pertinent messages that we absolutely need to hear at this time. Okay, first I like to shout out my divine tribe on Patreon who always sees these videos first. Hey divine tribe, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. If you're interested in my Patreon, check out the description box or my website, daydreamaustin.com. Remember, this is a collective reading, a reading for all of you who are watching. So if you're interested in a more personalized reading or channeling, check out my website, daydreamaustin.com, or the description box below. So I've been getting so many messages. As soon as we hit the fall season, I feel like that, how some people talk about the veil getting thinner around Halloween or in the fall. There's some who believe that between the fall equinox and the winter solstice, the veil kind of thins out and we're able to really receive a lot of messages and commune with the dead and the unseen realms. This year, I am feeling it. So there's a couple of things that I got without the cards, right? One of them is the spirit of suicide and self-harm is moving through the land. And I need some of you to be aware of that because I don't want you to get caught up in it and just kind of go with it, Whatever you don't complete in this life, you will have to complete at some point. So it doesn't make any sense to give up now, to be like, oh, I'm just not going to be here and I'll just, no, don't even waste your time. You might as well do what you came to do, okay? So that's one. Get the help you need. If you are feeling like you're in that state of self-harm where, you have a lot of ruminating thoughts and depression and you're just having a really hard time, get some help. Seek out some help. Seek out counseling, guidance from an elder, help from, a therapist, a social worker. Ask for recommendations from people who have been in therapy. Like, really prioritize your well-being, okay? Don't give up. You came here, to do something. You are in this time and space for a reason. Don't give up. So that's one. The second was a message I received the other day, which was, I don't know, guys. It said, and let me read it. Blood must spill in the U.S. and the United States. There may be some mass death experience coming or situation. That's all I'm going to say about that. Besides, in order to protect yourself, what you can do is really call on your ancestors. If you work with any particular divinities or deities, start to call on them and just ask that you'll be shielded, that you and your family, your household will be shielded from harm. Really just work with them. That's all I can say. Something's going to happen where there may be a good amount of death here again. Okay. So let's look at what is going on. For some of you who have been feeling alone and lonely and have been like feeling, like that struggle and tired of struggling alone, and feeling like you need the help and you're just tired of doing it alone, a family structure is coming your way, okay? Congratulations, it's coming. This is a time where you can be emotionally vulnerable, where there's like a lot of ups and downs, and the divine wants you to guard against that. That can also be the case financially, where it's a lot of ups and downs financially, or ups and downs are coming. So right now you could be in a spot where you're stable and everything looks good financially. The divine is showing us that might not last, and there may be some ups and downs coming. And if that's the case, they want you to be prepared with the Seven of Staves here to really, stay on top of things. Be very detailed in your when it comes to your finances. And if this is you emotionally, they want you to be on the lookout, like to prepare for what's to come emotionally, like really to prepare for it, because there's like this this fight. I'm seeing this emotional fight and battle coming, and they want you to be on guard. So if you know that if you spend too much time in isolation, you go into depression, they're like, okay, so then you need to plan outings, you need to get out more. If the change of seasons, for those of you in the northern hemisphere, if that brings your energy down, you have to figure out a way to get that energy back up. Be proactive, okay, about your well-being emotionally, but also about your finances. Some of you need to put yourselves on a strict budget, or just start to stash some money. You're going to be grateful later. Okay, with the Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Oh, someone is just over it, bored, and is feeling like life is just lackluster, or there's things in your life where you're just not happy with them. You're not fulfilled or anything like that. With the Queen of Cups here, there's time to do some real digging into yourself, into your emotional body, into your psyche, and identify what would bring you out of this Four of Cups state. What would make you happy? What would bring you peace, right? Even if you can't be extremely happy every day, what would bring you peace? There's a need to really kind of like the Queen of Cups is like scrying, like really studying, a study of the self. Yeah, the Four of Cups, this person is focusing on studying like what is making him unhappy. But the Queen of Cups, there's more of a peace. So it may be about your focus too. Like you may not be able to change everything right now, or change the things that are really bothering you, but you can always change your focus. Okay, Ashe. So this could be our economy. This could be some type of business venture, some type of job, or something that has to do with an offer of money coming to an end. Something is breaking down when it comes to resources, finances. Um, this was something that never really had the legs to stand on anyway. Like it just wasn't built on a sturdy or strong enough platform. And so it came crashing down, or it comes crashing down. And it's okay because you can rebuild, but something here is done. Be careful of fire and accidents in the home. Um, Watch out for like electrical fires, or just fires starting mistakenly. Something with a young person and fire. Like make sure they're not, the young people in your household are not playing around with matches, lighters, candles. And be careful of scams. Someone may come to you saying they have a great financial idea. Oh, we want to help you. Oh, that'll be great. Or we need to do this and that. No, they're lying. Like, be careful of what choices you make and what decisions you undertake at this time, especially when it comes to your finances, because something can just come crashing down. For some of you, this is a wicked person, entity, energy that has its eyes on you, that sees you and sees your power, sees your ability, sees the abundance that you have, sees what you're capable of, and is going to do everything in its power to hold you back. For some of you, this is your own internal demons. You know, we all have struggles. This is your own internal demons trying to keep you from living that nine of coins life, from having that peace that you want. For some of you, it's toxic ways of being that are stopping you from having the life you want. This is the call. The call to action from the divine is temperance. If you're not familiar with this card, I suggest that you look it up. Temperance can represent like the need for balance, can talk about being an alchemist in one's life, mixing and matching and working with the things you have to make them something valuable, you know, to make them something good, can represent, excuse me, can represent divine support, angelic support, can also represent the need for balance, moderation, and how that balance and moderation can lead to victory. There's also, for some reason, this card is calling on us to be patient. You see this long road behind the angel leads to a crown in the distance. Your victory is available to you. Your reward is available to you, but it's in the distance. It takes a lot of finagling and making sure you're taking the right steps and doing the right things. But it also takes a lot of patience. So some of you are fed up, and the divine call is to be balanced, moderate, and patient at this time, to look to your divine supports in the unseen realms, because they are there. They are there, okay? For some of you, this is your Ori. This is your own divine mind and being, saying that they are there for you and that they're working things out behind the scenes. You know, they're working on something behind the scenes to help you get to that state of victory. This is the age of light. It says you've been training for this for lifetimes. This ain't new to us. Some of us are really old souls. We've been through a lot. And what's coming, no matter how difficult it is, we can handle it. That's why we're here. Those who cannot handle it will not be here. Trust me, they won't stay. They won't be able to. Energetically, it just won't work. Thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful. Please drop down in the comments how this resonated if it did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, my loves. Hey, if you're interested in a personal tarot reading, an Ifa reading, a Ifa-Orisa reading, if you're interested in Ifa-Orisa online trainings, ebooks, even an ebook on how to read tarot intuitively, or my Patreon, check out my website, daydreamalston.com, or the description box below. And please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Ashe.